Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on this awesome Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me get this sent out. Okay, so share, copy. Ooh. All right, where are we at here? Okay, I'm gonna share this out to all the break rooms real quick, just because I'm live and I want to get this out there. But this is something that I encourage you guys to do. Is send these lives and information that would help your teams, regardless of if you have time for it at the moment or not. Hopefully your teammates will take upon to it and they'll help their teammates and others as well. Not everybody are in these break rooms, and that's why the group chat is still important. But today we're going to talk about those castles. So as you come in, if you could tag your teammates and share, I would definitely appreciate it. I'm going to be into the comments here in just a second. Since they're not auto-feeding, I'm going to use the second device. Okay. All right, and one more. Okay, so I've sent out to the Kingdom of Blingdom Family, which I will continue to do. And then from that point on, hopefully you guys will share it into the break rooms. I went ahead and shared this one this time because, it's what I've been doing and I want to train you guys to do it. So hopefully as I see you guys are sharing with each other, I will step out of that. Thank you so much for your castle, Joyce. I appreciate it. How many are you replaying? There's quite a few videos right now. And here's the thing. I'm not expecting you guys to join into all of them, although I encourage it. Right now I'm laying the groundwork for the training that I've been telling you guys about. If you haven't watched the plan, I encourage you to watch the plan, because that one's laying it all down on the line for you. Okay, I'm going to be setting up a table of contents where you guys are going to find things easy. But for right now, like I said, we're going to talk about the castles. If you scroll through the last week's worth of videos or so, you'll see some of the topics that we've talked about, and you can feel free to jump into those categories as you need. And then, of course, the tips are going to be in all my future trainings. So I'm making this easy for all you guys. I'll have that set up here soon. All right, good. Yes, the break rooms one, go back and replay it. All you gotta do is type in break rooms, and there's 2 posts to that one. There's break rooms 1, break rooms 2. Okay, this is gonna be the castle one. I have another one that I'm doing that are 2-part. So they're all gonna be defined. They're gonna be easy to find. Once you guys get into the routine and how it works, you guys are gonna love this system that I'm putting together for you guys. But it's taking a lot of work. So today we're going to talk about castles. I appreciate you guys all coming in. Castles. So we were talking about an emoji that we can use to represent ourselves. Okay. And this is inspired because I had watched a training video from one of the higher leaders. And while she was training, her teammates, as they came in, they dropped the little red bow ties. And so I was seeing all the red bow ties, and it was making me wonder, like, what's going on with the bow ties? Just as I said it in my mind, or even out loud, because she wasn't listening anyway. She was rambling on about something. But, like I do. But while she was talking about it, just as I said that, she replied, like she heard me, and said, "Oh, for those of you wondering about the little bow ties, those are my girls. My girls are representing us. Yes, let them know that we're here. We're in the house, woo, woo, woo." Well, it got me thinking that, like, that's awesome. And that's not awesome just in training, right? To represent us and the Kingdom of Blingdom and those that are on our team. But that's awesome in our lives too. Okay? So I'm going to encourage you guys to use these castles, especially in other trainings. But even on our posts or in our lives, if you're using these castles, if you're using these castles, then eventually your customers are going to start asking, what are these castles? Why do I keep seeing these castles? And then it's going to give you an opportunity to tell you, oh, those are my teammates. Those are my teammates, you know? And it's going to show that we are family, that we all support and sponsor each other. Even if you don't go in there and say much, you could go into their live, share it to the KOB, to everybody else, maybe share it to a couple groups for them, and then send out a couple of your squares, or castles, I'm sorry, squares, where I don't know where squares came from, but you can send out a couple of your castles, and they know that you're there, okay? And then if a couple of us go in there, or are in there, and we kind of drop the castles here and there to kind of get the question going, or to get the room moving, then all that's going to show is that we're a team that's working our businesses together. Yes, those castles, and I typed up top castles and kingdoms because any of those seem to work, you know. The castles, the kingdoms, even the churches look cool. Any of those that are, you know, those buildings that represent the, you know, leadership, which all of those do. Castles, the little kingdoms, the Taj Mahal, those are all places of either worship or leadership, and those will go hand in hand. So I think that if we represent that and put that out there, people are gonna be entertained by it. Okay, so I think it's a good way for us to, like I said, support each other and support the team and get our name out there, and we can represent ourselves huge. And when we go into a training in the rock stars, training with rock stars, I can share that message. We can all go in there and drop a few castles and like bombard it for a couple minutes, let them know we're there. Even if you have to go back and do the replay later, once they start seeing those castles, hey, it's a wrap. We'll let them know that we're there. Same thing for like elite blingers and the bling queens and bling it on, and in our lives, like I said, when we're doing our lives, or we're doing speed shops, or we're doing posts, let people know that we're there. If you stop in and you give it a heart or a like, drop a couple castles just to say, hey, your teammate was here. I support you. I see what you're doing. Good job. Way to go. Right? We don't have to reply to each other too much about it. We can just drop a couple castles to show we're there. I think it would really, really, really encourage some positivity for the team and how the team pulls itself together and does what we do. So I encourage you to use your castles. And if you see that other people aren't using their castles, maybe you can message them for me on the side and say, hey, have you seen the castle video? You should check it out. Okay? Because I think this is going to be fun. And I'm also working on a video right now that you guys are all going to be getting here real soon, that's going to talk about another cool thing that we can do with the castles to help build sales. Okay? These things are all done to promote your businesses. So I hope you guys use them. I'm encouraging you to get involved. I thank you so much. I'm not going to do a question and answer on this one just because I want to shorten it. I want to make them quick. I appreciate you guys. Keep following the training, and thank you so much. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on again real quick because me and Sarah were just talking, and she had helped bring up this great idea that I was already kind of thinking, but she's expanded on it more. Okay, I think it would be awesome also in the other groups that we're a part of, the Bling It On, the Elite Blingers, any of those groups that we're in, if we post a post in there, put your castle in the description too, in your question or whatever you're posting. put it in that description too. And then if you comment or reply on other teammates that don't have a castle up there above, or that do, when you reply to those teammates, reply with your castle too. Like she was saying, in medieval times, castles used to have like their crest, their seal of approval. And the castles can be our representation of our crew, of what we're doing. So by answering other posts and other comments and having that castle out there, it's a good sign for us. But we have 85 strong here. I guarantee you don't know everybody on the team. So when you see that castle, we're going to know it's you. And she was starting this off by mentioning the $5 fun thing. Right? This is where it could be especially important for us. Okay? Because when you nominate somebody and put them in that $5 fun thing, and you put that castle in there, like a couple castles, and then start your message and say, hey, please welcome so-and-so. We'd like to let her know a little bit about our team, or, you know, what our opportunity is. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. I really like this idea. And I wasn't ready to present it, but I'm doing this all now. So once they come in and they see that that person has a castle in their post, they're obviously on our team, that would let me know that I want to show up and I want to represent and show out that I'm Kingdom of Blingdom. So if that person ends up with 35 comments in there that all have castles, and that person asks, and we come back saying that, oh, we're Kingdom of Blingdom, you be joining our team, woo, 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 we would love to have you on board, I think that person's probably going to sign up and say, wow, I wasn't expecting such a welcome. And it would be an easy way for us to get that extra ability to teach those people, because then you can go into there and tag them on certain points that would be a potential thought for them to get involved in. So using those castles and using them on most of your comments, especially when it's in reference to paparazzi, I think could really make a difference and help us grow and help us stand out. And we can use it to our advantage. That's what Facebook's here for, right? So I'm all about uniting each other and working with each other. So I'd like to see some castles out there. Make me proud. Thank you guys. I'm as always, man, I'm hard at work for you. Thank you.